Some people that I want to thank first to get started. The maintenance department and the custodial staff. All our administration, especially Mr. Harkin, Mr. McCree, and Mr. McGrowdy. Mr. Al Macy sitting in the front row here. He doesn't even have a player on any team. He's been involved for years. He put together this great slideshow that we're going to see tonight. We'd like to thank you, Al, for doing that. Now, our trainer, Jack Mosier, he's down in the front. If you're at a varsity game, you'll see like 5 or 6 guys that are mental about it. They have to wait till Jack gets there. We're getting ready for kickoff, and they're running out onto the field as the game starts because he's just a great trainer and he does a great job. Dave Zumara, he's not here. He's the guy that's running around on our sideline all the time. He does all our odds and ends for us. So I'd like to thank Jack and Dave. Unfortunately, Coach McNall could not make it tonight. It's a touchy issue with everybody. We miss him already. We'd like to thank him for his 14 years of service. He's done a lot for the program, the student athletes over the years. He's a great friend, and we're all really going to miss him a lot. Now I'm going to introduce the coaches. Modified, head coach Tony Faraci. His assistant coach this year was Chuck Castle. Chuck is going to be moving up to varsity with us this year. Unfortunately, Coach Prabel had to leave. He had a family issue he had to go deal with, so he's not going to be with us for the rest of the night, but Coach Fox is here. And their volunteer assistant, a guy who graduated a year ago, Corey Furnett, he's not with us tonight either. Now for the varsity coaches, assistant coach, Coach Keith Klickner. Coach Mike Drinkwine, he's on his way, he's just getting out of work, he'll be here. Our defensive coordinator, Coach Andy Farragon. And if you didn't know me, I'm Jeff Passanella. I'm the new head varsity football coach. At this time, I'm going to ask Tony to come up and talk about the modified football team.
Getting a little older, I gotta put my glasses on. First, I'd like to thank all of you for coming. Again, thank the Booster Club for everything they do for us. Without them, we wouldn't have the kind of meals we do and all the stuff that you're going to see here tonight. I want to be the first one to congratulate Coach Passanella for being appointed the new varsity head coach. I'd like to thank Coach Castle for all his hard work. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose him this year to varsity, but that's okay because I'm sure he'll still be around. Coach, thank you. Our season this year was modified. We started out with about 53 kids, which is probably the largest group of kids we ever had in modified football since I've been involved. Our season, it was okay. We won a couple of games, we lost a few games, you know. But we endured, you know. We kept coming back every day, working hard, trying to get that next win. And when it was all said and done, we had a good season, I think. I'd like to introduce the 8th graders now that are going to be moving up to JV if they continue to play here, which I hope they do. And when I announce your names, if you come up, we have a little award for you. Tariq Barrett. Angel Bermudez. Brown. Gio Canty. Captain Dominic Cavanaugh. Marcel Hart Young. Michael Hemingway. Zion Johnson. Tyler Jones. Elijah King. Captain Nate Lyman. Scott O'Hara. Anthony Reynolds. Captain John Vandenberg. Big Z Wager. Now hopefully all those guys will move up to the JV and play for Coach Fox and Coach Brable next year. It was a pleasure to have them on the team, and I wish them all the best. Now for the 7th graders that hopefully will be coming back for another round of me and whoever my new assistant is. Sage Adams, John Bissett, Anthony DeRocha, Johnny Falou, Tevin Frazier, Dante Guzman, Joey Kozowski, Andre Mays, Devin Miller, Christian Nielsen, Cody O'Connell, Matt Roberts, Brendan Stockless, Jeremiah Todman, Anthony Turman, Josh Whitehead, Darrell Wiltz, Dylan Williams, Justin Wright, Mikey Zander. 2012 Modified Football Team. At this time, I'd like to turn the microphone over to Coach Fox for the JV Awards.
Our record this year was over 500. We started off 4-0. We hit a little road bumps with 3 or 4 games, but we ended the season pretty strong. We didn't win our last game, but we ended it very strong. I'm not going to give any individual accomplishments to anybody because football is one of the few sports that it truly takes a team effort. If one person is not in sync, it creates a domino effect, and you don't gain those yards, those first downs. And that's why, especially with football, we don't necessarily look at the season itself. Football is one of the few sports that it's 12 months out of the year. So you should be honored to see that a lot of your kids are currently working hard in the weight room. We've been averaging at least 25 to 30 kids that are already getting ready for next year. And that says a lot because that's what defines a football program, is their hard work in the off season. I'll keep this short and sweet because if Coach Prabel was here, he'd probably be talking for the next 45 minutes. So I do want to say some thank yous before I forget. Coach Faraci kind of stole my thunder a little bit. He got the brownie points of the program because he thanked Coach Passanello. But I've known Coach Passanello quite a bit longer, and I actually said thank you to him immediately when he got the job, so it really doesn't count too much, all right? All right. I also want to make a few thank yous too before I don't want to get any trouble. The Booster Club. We would be nothing without the Booster Club. The Booster Club, we were very lucky this year. The varsity game had a whole bunch of games away. I don't know how this worked out. I don't know what was going on, but we had 5 home games. And that's usually not the case. Now, our only away games, one was in Cohoes, which is not really an away game, and I think one was in Ravenna. So on Saturday mornings, the Booster Club is here, 6 o'clock or 6:30, 7 o'clock, getting things ready. And we also would like to thank the parents for supporting this program and for supporting the kids. So we do appreciate it. So thank you to the Booster Club and thanks to the parents. All right, I don't want to steal Coach Pass's thunder, but he's going to introduce the JV kids and I'm going to hand out the material.
Going to start off with the 9th graders. Jason Wheeler. Matt Provost. Eddie Plurkey. Daniel Lopez. Andrew LaBelle, Michael Kingsley, Nicholas Hogney, Henry Harrison, John Gilbert, Eric Gutierrez Vargas, Derek Gamache, Stephen Cummings, Tyler Culleton, Sunshine, Jason Agostino. Now we got a little rope here. Way to be organized, Coach Fox. He did. All right, now we'll start with the 10th graders. Kevon Wood. Rodney Van Ness. Joe Vandenberg. Kevin Scoble. Mark Root. Seth O'Brien. Kyle Masha. Matt Kent. Doug Haskins. Andrew Elliott. Michael Del Costello. Ronald Canty. Joanne Campbell. Anthony Coloratulo. Wilfredo Baez. Jeru Akil. John Adams. Shavon Newell. That's the 2012 JV football team. We haven't missed anybody, right guys, modified or JV? Yeah. We did? Good. Now we're going to get into the varsity awards. We had a great season, but we came up short. Okay, there was a lot of good things that happened. We finished 8-1. We didn't meet our goal of winning a sectional title or getting into the state playoffs, and that's going to be our goal going into next year. Win the division, win the section, and get into the states. So we're going to get right into the awards here with the 10th grader, Elijah Boutrick. 11th graders, Zeron Staley, John Rosario, Josh Rodriguez, Kyle Ray, Cedric Phoenix, Tyler McDonough, Alex Little, Chris Eaton, Sugar Shay Curtis, Dean Colleton, Jordan Cloutier. Dylan Burkhart. That guy who just walked in is Dave Zumara, everybody that we talked about earlier. Now we're going to get into the seniors. Did Noah get here yet? I didn't see Noah come in yet. No. I think he's doing this on purpose. He wants to run in from the back. Seniors, Connor Zanda. Dylan Wright. Davon Wilkins. Ziggy Montana, Devontae McGill. Jerry Lyman, number 6. Adam Horton. John Gilbert. Kyle Benny Franklin. The next guy I'm going to announce, if you take a look at his picture up there, it breaks everybody's heart. Been playing since modified, senior year, blows his knee out. It was a huge loss not having him. Jake Conley. Vaughn Chestnut. Jonah Chatterton. Adam Burke. Daryl Beatty. I think that's it, right? We're done now? The varsity guys? Now I'm going to start with the captains. Anthony Walker. Raekwon Ward. Captain number 30, Jordan Smith. Ishmael Robinson. Captain Joe Kennedy.
Give him one try.
Break it. No. I'm giving you another. Give a piece.
Slippery.
All right, there's a few guys that I want to announce. Couple all-area guys from the Troy record. All-area first-team running back Anthony Walker. Second-team offensive line Chris Eaton. First-team defensive back Joe Kennedy. Second team, defensive line, Raekwon Ward. Now from the Times Union Player of the Year, Anthony Walker. Second team, offensive line, Chris Eaton. First team, defensive line, Raekwon Ward. Second team, defensive line, Vaughn Chestnut. Second team, defensive back, Joe Kennedy. Now for the Rhineford Division Awards, Player of the Year, Anthony Walker. First team offense, fullback, Jordan Smith.